We have a great new introduction in this market in occasional tables. It's a grouping of really simple shapes. I'm sitting in front of the rounds of 42-inch. The grouping is called Lane. We're offering a round, we have a square and a rectangular. The really interesting thing about this is the material. This is a product of oak veneer. It's 1 millimeter thick oak veneer, which means that we can really get into the grain. We can do some heavy wire brushing and show off the texture. So the veneer specifically we're using is a rustic oak. So you get a great mix of live knots, some cathedraling, some tight grain. On this sample, there's even a little bit of flake. So you can see where that kind of goes from blonde to the normal light brown finish on here. The layup is random, so some of the flitches are a little bit narrower and wider. So it doesn't have a manufactured feel. It has a real authentic feel and look. So this one here again is round. All of the pieces are kind of the similar configuration. It's on a recessed plinth base. We offer this in multiple colors, and in addition to that, we have two different shapes for the end tables. We have a square and a round, so you can sort of mix and match however you want to do that. You know, the round with the square, or whatever. But we're really super excited about this. The look is authentic, and the value is great. This is the Norwood dining table, the table that matches the Norwood sideboard. Really nice table shape. The top here has sort of a surfboard look to it. Very deep at the deepest point, about 48 inches. 78 from end to end. A couple of really great design features about this. There's about a 3-inch undertop bevel, which gives it, kind of accentuates the whole sort of the surfboard shape. And on the base, 4 legs, and they're angled in. It looks really nice. It also gives a little bit of extra room to those that are sitting at the ends of the table. But yeah, this is a wonderful addition. It's a great entire dining room look. The table's great on its own. Norwood. This is the Larson dining table. Another one of our tables that's done in the reclaimed pallet wood, the reclaimed pine, which is FSC certified wood. So we know where it came from. We know the chain of custody and all of that along the way, and it's all documented. This is a nice dark finish here. Great pattern on the top. One of the things that you'll notice is that you can see the saw marks, and you can see them in the different angles, and also the planking here that gives it just a little bit of unevenness to make it look very natural. Some of the other design features, the edges here, you roll on the sides and it's flat on the end. In addition to there being a metallic paint on the wood stretchers. It's 96 inches wide, so nice length, and another one of the deeper tables at 46. But a great looking table, great intro. We also offer this in a whitewash finish as well. Yeah, this is Larson. This is a new dining intro that we have that we're really excited about. This is the Orlando dining table. The materials are exactly the same as the Lane Occasional. We've got 1-inch thick oak veneer, plenty of wire brushing to give it texture. Again, you got a great variation in the types of veneer flitches that we're using. You've got a little bit of dead knot here. A little bit of fill that we're doing here. It gives it that nice rustic look. There's some tight grain in here. Also, you have one flitch here of nothing but flake. Just gives it this really nice, authentic look. This table here is a 95-inch table. We also offer it in 71. So you kind of look around here, see how the corners are all softened. You've got a 2.5-inch thick top. And it's got this great radius that we bring it back in here to soften it up. And it sits atop a sort of a tapered pedestal that's rounded on the corners as well. Really nice look, really authentic, good material, and great value. We offer this in multiple finish, and again in the 95 and in the 71-inch width. This is the Grange dining table. Grange is made a combination of two different materials here. This is a high pressure laminate, what you're looking at. It's done, this pattern is actually done to mimic the look of concrete. So it's matched up with, this is reclaimed pine, and the pine was actually reclaimed from old pallets. And you can look on in some of the detail in this little pattern here, where you can see where the screws and the nails were, where they've all been removed. But it's a nice, like a natural pine finish. This table is 94 inches wide, so it's a really nice depth. But what's really interesting is it's 47 from side to side. So it's a massive surface, and lots of room. You can put 10, possibly even squeeze more around the table. The design is another one of the sort of tapered base, and when you look at that base, you can see where the pattern is carried from the top. Even though it's a checkerboard on the top and it's verticals on the face, it's the same concept. Really nice materials. We have this high pressure laminate in our line on lots of different types of pieces, but it's a very, very durable material. It handles heat, it handles water, it handles wine, it handles all the spills and scratches that you can get on it. So as far as a material for dining, it's really useful for families, like lots of high use type environments. Yeah, great intro.